Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We've got huge news coming out of Barcelona today, and trust me, it's a story that's going to send shockwaves through the football world. If you're a Barcelona fan or just a fan of football in general, you absolutely don't want to miss this. In today's video, we're talking about Robert Lewandowski, the superstar striker who's been carrying Barcelona's attack this season, and the shocking news that he is now out for an unknown period of time due to injury. That's right, Lewandowski, who's been in sensational form, will not be playing for a while, and that leaves us all wondering what's next for Barcelona. Barcelona is a team that has been in the middle of a rebuilding process, and after a turbulent few years, the arrival of Lewandowski was seen as the turning point, the piece of the puzzle that could lead them back to the top. But now, with the Polish striker sidelined, what does this mean for the club's future? How will they cope without their main goal scorer and leader? Let's dive into all of this and more. If you're wondering how big of a loss Lewandowski really is to Barcelona, let's break it down. Since making his big move from Bayern Munich, Lewandowski has been absolutely crucial to Barcelona's attacking play. He's been scoring goals for fun, and his leadership and experience have lifted the team in moments when they've needed him the most. Without a doubt, he's been the team's most important player this season, and now that he's sidelined, Barcelona faces a huge challenge. Lewandowski's injury comes at a particularly tough time for Barcelona. With key fixtures coming up in both La Liga and the Champions League, the team is already in a precarious situation. They've been showing signs of improvement under Xavi Hernandez, but this injury could derail their progress. Lewandowski's presence has not only given Barcelona the goals they need but has also allowed the rest of the team to play more freely. His ability to hold the ball up, link play, and finish from almost any position on the pitch has been unmatched, and now, Barcelona has to figure out how to move forward without him. So, what exactly happened to Lewandowski? According to reports, the Polish striker suffered an injury during Barcelona's recent match, and after undergoing tests, the club confirmed that he would be out for an indefinite period. The exact nature of the injury has not been revealed yet, which has raised some concerns. Is it a long-term issue? Is it something that will require surgery? At this point, it's all up in the air. What we do know is that Lewandowski will not be available for the upcoming fixtures, and that leaves Barcelona in a position they've never wanted to be in without their star man. The lack of clarity around the timeline for his return is a major worry. If the injury turns out to be something serious, Barcelona could be without Lewandowski for weeks or even months, and that could have serious implications for their season. With other key players like Ansu Fati and Ousmane Dembele also battling injuries, Barcelona's attacking options are looking thinner than ever. Now, let's talk about what's next for Barcelona. Losing Lewandowski is a huge blow, but Barcelona isn't a club that simply falls apart when things get tough. There are a few potential ways that Barcelona could cope without their top striker, and it will all come down to tactical adjustments and how well the remaining players step up. With Lewandowski out, Barcelona will be looking to their wingers and attacking players to fill the void left by the Polish striker. Ansu Fati is one of the most exciting young talents at the club, and he has the potential to lead the line in Lewandowski's absence. Fati has shown flashes of brilliance this season, but he still hasn't reached the level of consistency needed to replace a player like Lewandowski. However, this could be his chance to shine, and Barcelona fans will be hoping that he can find his best form. Another player who will be crucial in this period is Ferran Torres. The Spanish international has shown glimpses of his quality, but he's struggled to maintain a high level of performance at times. With the pressure now on his shoulders to contribute more goals and assists, Torres has an opportunity to prove himself as one of Barcelona's key players. He has the speed, technical ability, and finishing prowess to be a real threat, but it's all about whether he can handle the pressure and step up in Lewandowski's absence. Another option for Xavi is to shift Memphis Depay into a central role. Depay has played as a winger for much of his time at Barcelona, but he's also proven in the past that he can be a capable striker. His combination of pace, strength, and ability to score goals makes him a strong candidate to lead the line in Lewandowski's absence. However, the Dutch international's form has been inconsistent, and it remains to be seen whether he can take on this responsibility and deliver when Barcelona needs it most. With Lewandowski out, Barcelona will need more from their wide players, especially Rafinha. The Brazilian winger has had a solid start to his Barcelona career, but this is the moment when he needs to step up and provide more end product. Rafinha has the pace, dribbling ability, and creativity to cause problems for any defense, but now it's time for him to add goals and assists to his game. If he can step up in a big way, Barcelona could still be able to get by without Lewandowski. To wrap things up, the news of Lewandowski's injury has undoubtedly shaken Barcelona, but this is far from the end of the world for the club. While it's a massive setback, Barcelona is more than capable of weathering this storm. They have the talent, the mentality, and the structure to get through this challenging period, but they'll need to adapt and find solutions quickly.